Kenny, we got there in the end. Listen, if we'd have been up against a better team today, though, I fear we could have lost that. We could have been a couple of goals down because they had a lot of chances in that first half.
Look, I think the first half, I think both sides were very sluggish. Like I said, the tempo was like very slow, the passing was slow as well.
Did the weather have an effect on it, you think?
I don't think the weather had an effect. I think what's had an effect is we had to change our team from both the games against Chelsea and Man United. And I think what it is that it's a sort of tempo thing, isn't it? When you play Chelsea, you know, obviously you don't have to be motivated for that game, and then when you play Man United, you don't even motivate. You know, if you can't be motivated for Man United and Chelsea, then something's will be wrong with you. But when you play against Cardiff, it's one of those games like it's the third game in it after, you know, your third game in about like 10 days, and then you're playing against a team like Cardiff, bottom of the table. You know, like I said, the first half looked like a relegation scrap. Everything that we did was, you know, lacked real quality. But in the second half, when Unai brought Iwobi on, I think that changed the game because he upped the tempo.
Yeah, somebody running at them, wasn't it? Before there was nobody running at them.
I think Cole Jenkinson changed the game as well, and I think, like I said, Aaron Ramsey was very, you know, like up the tempo as well. And I think that's the problem with us is that, like I said, in the first half, obviously it was Mesut Ozil's first game. Like I said, he was very tidy in what he did, but in terms of like the way moving forward, how you want to play in terms of like, as in getting the tempo up, he slows the game too much, and that's the problem, you know, like we had, you know, throughout the game when he was on. When he went off, you noticed that the tempo went up, and I think that's the way forward. If we're going to beat teams, especially teams like who are going to come to the Emirates and, you know, play 10 men behind the ball, we need up the tempo, have better movement. We can't have someone slowing down possession. It means well, like I said, it looks tidy, but moving forward, it's not going to break these teams down.
Now listen, there's one team that ain't going to have 10 men behind the ball, and that's Man City. On Sunday, they won't have 10 men behind the ball. They'll have 10 men coming at us. Have we got any chance at all of going there and turning them over? I mean, they have lost tonight.
Yeah, they lost tonight, but I think that's the beauty of the Premiership, isn't it? It's like anyone can beat anyone. Like I said, Crystal Palace have gone over there and turned them over. You know, Leicester's beaten Man City and Chelsea beat Man City. The fact with Man City is that when they lose games, they actually play very well and they actually dominate possession. And when you do get chance against teams like Man City, you've got to take them, like be clinical. And the problem we've got is that Aubameyang, you know, like I said, he scored 15 goals this season, but how many chances he missed? If we're gonna get anything at City and Manchester, say, and players like Aubameyang and Lacazette have got to take their chances. Also, another thing as well is that Unai Emery needs to have a plan A and a plan B, because plan A can go out the window if Man City score an early goal. So he's got to go out plan B. But what he needs to do is he needs to package the team with a lot of runners and, like I said, up the tempo when we're attacking. Also, when we don't have the ball, he's got to press, and we've got to be able to be without the ball for 90 minutes and run our outside. That means he's got to be very careful with his selection. Certain players, I'm afraid, cannot play, and you know I'm talking about. We can't have. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't have to draw you a picture. You know who he is. He's going to slow the tempo down. He's going to get caught in possession. He's not going to press from the front. So he's going to waste of time having him in the squad. I wouldn't even have him in the squad. We don't need him. We can use him for other fixtures. Might even use him against Huddersfield next week away. But that game, Pacific game, horses for courses. No Mesut Ozil on the side.